YouTube. This is attempt number 2 at doing wine and whips. Now, unfortunately, I'm running low on the wine, hence why it is in a martini glass, and it's been spilt a bit by kitties, who are pretty much hell-bent on making this really difficult. But I'm not closing the door to this room because it gets really warm, and as you can no doubt probably tell, it is very warm in the UK right now. So, wine and whips, what have I been up to? There is a lot of stuff that I've been up to. This room is now sorted. I'm just, well, I say sorted, there is still a couple more things like what's going up on the wall, the stuff that's actually on the shelves being sorted, but everything is in roughly the correct place that it's going to be. So I'm going to very quickly show you, because, yeah. Thank you. Oh, good boy. Right, so we're going to start over here. We have the games shelves. So on the bottom shelf down here, we've got patterns, scrapbooking, one of the purple one is an unfinished one, the blue one is a finished one. I do need to do a flip through of that at some point. The Rise of Moloch stuff, I need to get a bag like this Zombicide one for that, to compact that down. I'm not sure about the Fallout stuff. The Zombicide stuff definitely needs a bag like that. Massive Darkness, I sold my Kickstarter pledge and then my dad got it for me for Christmas, so I kind of feel like I'm meant to keep that, at least the base set. So I've got that. That is not going to have its own thing, mostly because the Black Plague stuff is down there and then all the way up here as well. There's a couple of new games that I do need to do an unboxing of, and that little box there has a load of like enamel pins that I need to, I've got some canvases, some little canvases that I want to make stuff to put on the enamel pins so that they can be hung on the wall and look really nice. So stuff on the walls will probably change as well. The Little Pony Pinkie Pie, which was a gift, will be opened and put up with the others on the very, very, very top up there. That Loki box is going to stay. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to stay. The black box, the Mirror's Edge box, again, I'm not sure about that, what's going on with that, because what's in it might not be here around much longer. I'm keeping that the Windsor show thing, because that was an amazing day out. The Pip-Boy is going to get built and the box is going to be kept, so it's going to be turned into something else. Same with the Origins thing, and the magazines next to it will probably end up going. The Mirror's Edge bit there, again, that's probably going to go, because as much as I loved it and I had an idea for my altar about that, plans have changed. I don't feel connected to it anymore, so that's Marie Kondo. Can't think that's her name. Anyway, yeah, that's that section. So then we have the bookcase shelf area, which I'm really happy with. I need to get my old PC reconnected so I can get some of the files off. And then there will be a second monitor here for the Xbox, which is down there, for Twitch and stuff. The shelves may end up changing with stuff on them. Very recently, I've made another one of these. I really like this book. I'm not a fan of Destiny, but the engravings on this looks really nice. So I have converted it from a bit with like these little bits into it will have, when I'm finished, all of my hard drives and USBs that have all my videos on them in there, because it looks cool. I'm tempted to get some more fake books because they look so good next to them. I've got this one here which is full of stuff, but we'll sort that out. But then there's all that there, and as you can see over here, more cuddlies. Yesterday I was saying I'm going to move stuff around artwork wise. I've got a little wreath that I made when I was with my dad on holiday last year, and Anubis print, because I really like that print, the Empress poster, and my Ivy, Catwoman and Poison Ivy, because that's like one of my favourite prints. And the desk has finally moved. There is more room for stuff on there. There is obviously the poster up high. Evelyn, Una, Lorraine, Vincent, and unnamed dude are currently living there. They are not going to stay there. Neither is their stuff down below. But it will change. There is obviously the crafty chest of drawers. I need to go through everything. And then there's like canvases and pieces of paper and crap there. Down here is where the desk is going to go, for the dolls. And this bit here is my favourite bit. Over in the old place where there used to be the desk, and it used to be horrible for doing videos, and it seems to be doing okay now, is my altar corner. So obviously, sorry if it keeps buzzing, I'm changing it around a bit. You've got my altar here, the larger wreath, which will be decorated for Samhain when I eventually get around to it, because I've got to start doing those videos now. That is a, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, damn it. Anyway, that's a storage area, and then I've got my little chest that is full of journals and stuff. I'm not sure what's going to go here, but the pictures that are staying are going to get framed. And that is the grand total of the room. So there's loads of space because I may need to put my bed in here at some point if I get unlucky. Though I'm not sure that I shall be. So, I have actually got so much done this week. Since the last Wine and Whips. I have not touched Jade, unfortunately. She is a project that I've kind of put to one side while dealing with some mental health issues. I know I say that a lot, but it's been very, very bad recently. And she deserves my full attention when I'm feeling better, which she will get, which will no doubt be very soon. What I have been doing instead is painting, a lot of model painting. I have finished 2 models, very nearly finished 2 others. In fact, I'll get them out of my box and show you. So, she is nowhere near finished. Obviously, her base paint has gone on. This one though, this dude, I am super proud of. Like, I just have to do his swords and the base, and then I think he is done. He's gonna get a fresh coat of possibly shiny lacquer to make him look like he's a bit windswept, sea swept, but I'm super proud of him. He's looking really nice. And he's a model that I've had in my 2 paint pile for ages, because this was a present from a guy nicknamed Mansam, because I'm FemSam, who I used to work with. He used to be my deputy manager. I took his job. No, he left. No, I took his job. Yeah, and this model has been in the 2 paint pile for ages, so that's why he was next on the list after the High Elf Maidens. Next project after him, however, is Lolth. She was another gift. She is a tiny statue and a large statue model, tiny model and a big model. Again, I've had that one for years, and she was a gift by the same gentleman, Jeff, who gave me the High Elf Maidens. And that's the next project after him on my catch-up list. Once I've caught up and done 1 model a week, which I'm going to take me a very long time, hello Growler, I will be doing Marathi for the channel, because I said I would. I've finished the base of the small Marathi, and I'm working on the large base for the big dragon lady. That's taking a long ass time too. I've also done, this month, James Salter asked if I could paint Drogo, the werewolf. You're gonna see him very soon. But yes, I did paint him, and I've painted another toxic zombie, couple of toxic zombies, 2 of them I think, since I last did a video. And the biggest thing is I have been writing my book again. Now I am thousands and thousands and thousands of words behind. Ow, Growler. However, I am super happy with the direction that the book is going. Now, I am aware that this is getting a little bit long when it comes to talking, so maybe next Wine and Whips I will talk about the book a bit more if I'm still working on it and I'm not so far away on my target. So, there is no, unfortunately, guest artwork or guest cosplays or anything like that this week. No one has come forward, but if you are interested, then please do message me down below on one of the links and we will sort that out from there. So, I will leave you with my artwork, and after that, I will see you next time on the next Wine and Whips. So until then, be creative, have fun, and I'll see you next time.
So we're going to start off this time with all of the miniatures. So this is actually the most recent one that I have finished. It is Drogo the Werewolf from Rise of Moloch. It's obviously one, if you have watched my previous videos, that you saw about 2-3 days ago. It's Growler agrees with me, it's one of my favourites that I've done recently. He was quick, he was simple, he was easy, and I really got into the swing of things. And I think he's turned out quite well for it, except the base, but you know, beggars can't be choosers all the time. Next we have our 2 Zombicide figures. One is the boss lady in red, or as I like to call that, sculpt, and the other one is the first of the 2 male sculpts in the Toxic Zombies, which is done in green. I'm not really going to say much about it, I'm just glad they're done. They are tabletop ready, they are not my best work, but you know, you've got 2 grades, tabletop and competition ready, and these are definitely tabletop ready. Next we have the heraldry that I worked on very recently for the city of Gamay. I'm not going to go too much into it, considering there is an entire video about how I made it. I'm not too proud of it, but it was something that I was dreading doing, and I'm really glad that it's out the way. And now I've just got every other city on the continent of Branwen to deal with, and that is not going to be fun at all. But I'm going to do it. Next we have a watercolour painting that I was super hoping would look really, really nice, and it started to go where I wanted it to go, and then I drew the poppies. I'm not particularly great with flowers, but it is, however, something I'm going to work on. I mean, you know, I don't do a lot of watercolours and I need to start doing more, so I suppose that's the bonus for trying hard to get more along, isn't it? Finally, I wanted to show you the one drawing that I was the most proud of. I say drawing, it is a watercolour painting. This is the Spiral Path SCP-001. Now, this is, like, the factory was the one that I thought was real. This one's the one that I think is real, but I'm not sure which. But I love this watercolour. I was super happy with it. Unlike the previous one where it started off well and ended badly, this one started off badly and ended well, and I love it so much. In fact, this particular watercolour has now sold, so I'm super happy with that. Thank you so much for sticking with me for this Wine and Whips. I will see you in the next video. Take care, have fun, and goodbye.